Hey guys, I wanted to do a look today. I just searched the internet for like MAC face charts that had been done, and I just kind of tried to find one that I thought was like cool looking. So I found one, and I'll try to put that image in here somewhere. I don't know if I am able to do that or if I'll link it, I'll share it with you to see what the inspiration was and then how I created that look based on the face chart. So this is somebody else's face chart. I didn't make this myself, but it's, just Googling face charts is a really great way to come up with looks that you might want to play with, try out on yourself, challenge yourself. So that is what I'm doing. This is the first time that I've ever looked at a face chart and tried to create that on my face. So that being said, let's get started. So this look, and sorry if I'm looking over here because that's where the look is on my computer. So this look is kind of like a smoky eye, and I am going to be using, I can show you now what I'm going to be using, and it is the Wet n Wild palette in Petal Pusher. So it's the purple one, I think there's the Comfort Zone, and then there's a blue one. I don't know what that one's called, but I call this one the purple one because it has purple colors. And I'm going to be using, I think I decided to use this crease color right here, which really sucks because these don't have a name. They just have what they are supposed to be for, which you don't have to use these for those. So I'm going to use the crease color, this one, and then this brow bone color. So these two colors primarily, and I don't know, we'll see how that looks and then move on from there. So since it's kind of a smoky eye and there could be a lot of fallout, and what that is when you like apply your eyeshadow to your face, some of it kind of falls down onto your cheeks here, and then when you go to wipe it away, it just smears and you look like a football player. So to prevent that, there are a couple things that you can do, and one is to as you're doing your makeup and you're grabbing product from the pan, you just tap it off, and so any of that excess that's kind of loose on your brush that would fall onto your cheeks will already be gone. The second thing, or another option that you can do, and what I'm doing today, is I'm going to do my eyes first, and then any fallout that I have, I can just take eye makeup remover and kind of just wipe it away, and then apply my foundation and my blush and bronzer and all that stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Another option that you can do, and I've never tried this, and I think it's more trouble than it's worth, is to go ahead and put your foundation on and then apply powder to your, a lot of loose powder, like extra loose powder to your cheeks here, so that when you put on your eyeshadow, anything that falls down will fall onto that powder, and then you can brush that powder away. I just think that that is too much work. So I either am just really careful and tap it off in the pan before I apply it to my face, or I wait to do my foundation until last, which seems kind of weird to do, and it is weird to do, but you just kind of have to, you're making a smoky eye, so get over it. Basically, just get over it. I'm going to apply a paint pot, and this is MAC Rubenesque all over my eyes. So let's do that. This look is basically kind of like a cut crease, and what that is that I'm gonna have like a lot of one color on my eyelid, and then I'm gonna have like a really sharp line of darkness here, and then I'm going to blend above that darkness. So that's why it's called a cut crease. It's kind of like it cuts across into your crease, and then it's going to blend up. Use this brow bone color all over my eyelid, and I'm going to move that all the way up to a little bit past the crease. I'm going to take my Real Techniques, this is called an accent brush. It's a very tiny detail brush, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to kind of trace out my crease And this is going to be kind of tricky, so if I can do this, then I can fucking do anything. It helps if you leave your eye open and do it. Now we're going to take a smaller brush. I'm going to take my smudge brush that I got from Sephora, and we're going to put more of the same color on, but we're only going to blend from that line that I've made up a little bit. Not too much, because I need a little bit of but we're not going to blend. Basically what I'm trying to say is we're not going to blend below that line, and that's why I plotted in that line, so that I would have that as a guide. So take a little bit on your brush, tap it off if you already have your foundation on. The main thing is, don't give up. This is going to look like shit for like almost all of it, and then like right at the end it's going to come in and all pulled together, and you're going to be like, whoa, that was amazing, why did I ever doubt you? So don't lose faith, but it's going to look like shit for a little bit. This is my MAC 217 brush. Just got. He's going to start working for his spot here because he's brand new to the club. So take a little bit more on that brush. I'm just going to start working that color up, not below where we placed that outline. My small detailer brush that I had earlier, and I'm going to go in with a black. I'm trying to think. I'll just stay with this palette, and I'll use the color right below it, and it's black, or it's kind of like a gray, a dark gray with little chunks of glitter in it, but I think it'll work, so we'll see. So I'm going to put some of that on my tiny brush, and I'm just going to go into the corner right here and kind of just deepen that color that I have on the outside, but stay on that crease line. I'm not going to go below it into the lighter part. I'm going to stay up above and I'm going to take my Naked palette, and I'm going to take this color, which is Naked, and it's kind of like a light, it's just basically going to be a blending color for me to blend this harsh black purple in with my skin. So I'm going to take my same brush, because I only have one, I'm not loaded, and I don't have a million of them. So I'm going to take that on my brush, make sure I wiped it off really good. So I'm going to take that at the top right here and kind of blend that right here, just so it's not as harsh. And I want to go in with the brush that I put on the lighter color with, and I just want to kind of put more of that lighter color on in case we lost any of it. This face chart is asking for for the top lash line a gray liner, and I don't have a gray liner, and we don't want to use black because we don't want it to be too harsh, right? And we want the light part to stay light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a gray eyeshadow that I have to use it as a liner. So I have my Vice palette, and I am going to use this color at the top right here, and that is called Desperation. Get my liner brush, and this is just from Target, so I'm going to get that loaded up and just kind of line right at the lashes, just to make those look a little fuller than they are. And when you do the other eye, when you use these kind of brushes, it's okay to, like, you know, you do one eye with it facing this way, and then to flip it over and do the other eye with that, because, I mean, it's just your tool, and you use it however, whatever feels comfortable on your hands. So don't feel like you have to keep it the same. Even on the same eye. Like, I just flipped it there. I was working on the outer part of my eye, and I had it flipped like that. I'm going to the inner part of my eye, and I flipped it like this. Just so I could get a really good line. Now we have liner done, and I'm thinking that this is starting to look really good. Like, you can see it forming, right? I feel it. I feel it. So if you're not feeling it, I feel it for you, so don't worry. Okay, so now we have to start smudging the fuck out of that bottom lash line. Smaller smudger brush. And we're going to go back in with the same color, the crease color right here. And get it on your brush, and my favorite eyeliner to do smoky eyes with is Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Stingray. I just love this ish so much. So now we're going to do the part where people don't really like, but it's a must when you have this kind of crazy smoky eye going on. We're going to tight line. So I'm going to take my eyeliner, and I'm going, because first I'm going to get up here. Now we're going to smudge that eyeliner on the bottom lash with that eyeshadow, and it should deepen it. Next thing we want to do is curl the eyelashes and put on mascara. And since I have a crazy look, this crazy eyeshadow or smoky eye, I'm going to use my Smoky Lash, my Makeup Forever Smoky Lash, so that I don't have to use fake eyelashes because those are a pain in the butt. Doesn't it look so weird when you have like a full eye look and like no face, and you're like, people are just like, who are you trying to fool, girl? I think I'm gonna go with my Chanel foundation, and this is Pro Lumiere Professional Finish Makeup with an SPF 15. They don't make this anymore. They discontinued it, and they make something else. I'm gonna use my Expert Face Brush, the brush that I always use, brush that I love. So I'm gonna shake it up a little bit, put a pump on my back of my hand, and put it on my cheek. Never stop blending. My trusty Neutrogena Healthy Skin eye brightener pen thing. Do like a couple of clicks. And you want to be careful, since we already have some makeup on, that you don't get it too close to your eye, because you have makeup there. Duh. I have my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease. Oh my god. I have my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. And I'm gonna, like, right here where I have the most discoloration, I'm just gonna tap it in so that I get more of the color there, and it stays, and then start sweeping it out towards the outer part of my eye, so that I blend it in better. But right here, I want to tap it so I don't blend the color away, because I need it. I need it. And then this is also a part where you can kind of shape your eye makeup. So now it has like that perfect crisp line. Before it looked good, but now this is where you can really take advantage of it. Kind of shape it. I want to powder, and this is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and I just kind of want to powder where I apply concealer and my T-zone. Because I have so much going on the eyes, I wanted to do just a flush of color on the cheeks for blush. So I'm going to use my Hot Mama from theBalm, and it is just like kind of like a corally, peachy, sheeny color. My Sonica Shook contouring brush, and just get it on there. I'm just gonna take it. To fill in my eyebrows is this Expert Wear Made for Mocha. It is Maybelline matte brown that I've had forever. So need to brush through. And I have pretty thick eyebrows, so basically I'm not really adding shape to my eyebrows. I'm just kind of filling them in so they're thicker looking and not sparse. So that's all I'm doing. That's all I have to do. You can still use eyeshadow and an angled brush to give you some shape, but be kind of careful with the eyeshadow because it'll smear off. So I'm doing my NYX matte lipstick in Hippie Chic. Makeup Forever Lab Shine Star Collection, and it's just kind of like a clear pinky gloss with glitter on it. So take my hair down. Oh, one more thing. How could I forget? Guess what I just got in the mail? It is MAC's Reflex Glitter in Pearl. And you only want to load up one side of your brush. You don't need to. I only loaded up that side. That other side is blank. So now I'm gonna just pop it. You see it? Sparkling. So that was the makeup look that I came up with using a face chart that I found on the internet, and I will link that to give credit to it in the description bar. But that was just a way for you to find looks just by Googling them, and somebody else drew this face chart out, and I just kind of recreated it on me. So let me know if you have any questions or comments. Leave them below, and I will try. Well, I'll contact you back, and I'll answer them or laugh at them or whatever. Please subscribe, and if you find a face chart, send it to me, and I'll try to make it. You know, so I hope that you guys learned something today. I had fun doing it, so I'll probably be doing more of these, and I'm definitely going to start filling out my own face charts and having fun with those and doing crazy looks in those, and then trying to do them on me. So I guess that's it. See you later. Bye.